So it's being pointed out to us in our comment section on more than one occasion that our pronunciations aren't always spot on. From Park Trick Thistle to Henrik Mkhitaryan, it's a hard life being a YouTube presenter. So this video is a little nod to all those smart marks who enjoy it when we make a hash of some players' names. With that being said, here is the best starting 11 made up entirely of players' names who we, or you, have no idea how to pronounce correctly. Aruru Nimini Chagiru. Alright, he's not the greatest goalkeeper of all time, but who can't say Banks or Buffon? Shagniru is a former Tongolese shotstopper whose tricky to pronounce surname caused a little problem at the 2006 World Cup, though thankfully for all the commentators, he was a backup as Togo lost every single game. Can you imagine Mark Lawrenson trying to say his name correctly? Jahamadalin Kodzyanyanov. This Russian may not be the biggest name in the world, but when it comes to his actual name length, it's pretty huge. The Russian under-21 international came through the ranks at Zenit St. Petersburg, where he played twice before departing to Danish outfit AGF in 2015. Uche Okichukwu. Those of you familiar with the International Legends World Cup will be acquainted with some ridiculously difficult names out there, and Okichukwu was the most recent one. We're really sorry that our Nigerian dialect is not what it used to be. That being said, this Nigerian centre-back still holds the record for the most years spent in Turkish football by a foreign player, and won 46 caps for the Super Eagles. Konstantinos Triantafylopoulos. It surely can't just be us that has trouble with this Greek youth player's name, though it is very kind of our Greek brothers to shorten this to just Kostas. However, it wasn't the first name that was the trouble, if we're being honest, it was that ridiculous second name. This ridiculously named Greek centre-back plays for Astraeus Tripoli in the Greek Super League and is a no-nonsense aggressive centre-back. Vitatas Andreas Kevicius. Unlike the Greeks, the Lithuanians were kind enough to shorten this ridiculous name down to just Vitas, which seems simple enough. And it's really easy to see why. Just looking at this left-back's name gave us a massive headache. He currently plays in the MLS for Portland Timbers, and we have no idea how any commentator in America could say his name correctly. Jakub Błaszczykowski. One of the better known players in this starting 11, he's well known for his 9 years spent at Borussia Dortmund. He won 2 league titles for Borussia Dortmund and reached the final of the Champions League, and he's now playing for Wolfsburg. Renilwe Letsholonyane. There is no end to the international experience in this 11, and this man brings up over 50 caps to the table thanks to his South African career, and is still going strong at 35. An industrious and tough tackling midfielder who is thankfully known as Yeye has spent 8 years with South African giants Kaizer Chiefs, but joined Supersport United in 2016. Lazarus Christodopoulos. There are only actually 2 Greek players in the starting 11, but in truth there could have been so many more. Fortunately for football fans and commentators alike, this player goes by the name of just Lazarus on the back of his shirt, which is really helpful. He's been capped 28 times by Greece and can play in a few positions, but primarily he's a left winger. Jan Venegor of Hesling. This lad's really long ass name caused so many problems when he moved over to the UK, but he was Sports Direct's dream player because his name is just so long and costs so much to get it printed on the back of your shirt. This tall centre forward won 19 caps for Holland, won 3 league titles in his home country and 2 in Scotland. Darius Zekanowski. Another former Celtic player, Zekanowski spent 3 years at Parkhead, scoring 10 goals in 49 games. He was capped 62 times by Poland, and the striker left Celtic for Bristol City and served as the assistant manager of the Polish national team since hanging up his boots. Stefan. Okay, we can actually pronounce this name pretty easily, but it's literally impossible to do so without being beeped. Watch, I'll try. Stefan. See, I'll try again. Stefan. It's impossible. A prolific goal scorer in Germany for the likes of Bochum and Kaiserslautern, as well as scoring the equaliser and the penalty in Germany's Euro 96 semi-final win over England. See, it didn't work again. Was the butt of so many jokes from Badil and Skinner back in 96, and his name is still hilarious. And he's been back in the news recently as the manager of Germany's under-21 side that just won the under-21 European Championships. And that's our team. Let us know in the comments which player you could simply not say correctly. And if we get up to 1,000 likes, we might just do another video like this. Don't forget to share and subscribe for more great football content.